Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration, motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe. Turn on this notification bell so that you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a video. Now we've literally just walked in the door from a long travel. I will have on the screen somewhere how it worked out, but anyway, I am a mess because, as I say, I just got off the plane. Oh, we've travelled back. We've had great fun on the way back. But I'm going to now unpack the suitcases. And yes, I still have my hair for reasons of customs, which I'm sure I've explained in another video. I haven't even edited the videos yet that are going to go up. So at this point, we're not recording this. So hopefully you'll unpack with me. Don't forget that when I'm hitting 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do something, and I am going to do something for my 2,000 subscribers, but that will probably be in one of the next videos. So it's definitely going to happen for the Wales Air Ambulance and my Hair for the Little Princess Trust. So bear with me, it is coming, and as you know, I pre-record. So with all that said, let's jump straight into it. So in this video, this is the end of my George trip, and then we're going to head back to Johannesburg so we can get back on the plane from South Africa to London Heathrow. So as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this is the bit of the river that comes down from the mountain, which is brown, and we did swim in it. Right now I'm parked up and editing this video, and oh my goodness, I didn't realize how busy this road is. So I'm just enjoying the last minute sunshine. Then we flew back to Joburg and we had a couple of drinks before we had to go on the plane. But now we headed off to the airport. This is Johannesburg International Airport, OR Tambo, and I've just got a little bit of road footage for you with all the toll gates. Oh my goodness, toll gates. So there's a lot of load shedding in South Africa, but who needs lights on the highway when you've got great big billboards lighting up the whole country, let alone the whole road? They're so bright, that's really dangerous. Just in case you're wondering, this blue barrier overhead is the toll gate now. It's all automated, and then apparently you get a letter in the post, or I don't know how it works, but yeah. We've got a tag in the car that peeps every time we go through. We were charged 3,000 Rand when we hired the car, and that apparently covered us with all tolls. And it did, all the way up to Kruger National Park as well. We didn't pay for any tolls besides obviously what was on the tag. So it was really handy. So I know this next bit of footage is a little bit mismatched because this was our trip coming back from George now. So we're in George, and as you can see, that little dot in the sky, which you'll see land, is actually our aircraft that we're going to board in order to get back to Joburg. And we had a 36-hour layover, I think, in order to, before we flew back. So that's why it's a little bit out, and I apologize about that. So the flight back from George to Johannesburg was quite late in the evening, and as you can see, the beautiful sunset, and as obviously turning away from it, is so pretty. So we stopped at a place called Airport in B&B, which is about 1.2 kilometers from the airport. We did have chauffeur-driven transport to the airport, but as you will see now, we had 26 degrees on the last day. It was absolutely gorgeous. Lovely last bit of sunshine. There were some nice rabbits running around in the
vicinity. Now we're back at the airport waiting for our Virgin flight to bring us back home, and this view of the airport was just amazing. We are waiting at our gate and it just felt like forever while we were waiting for our plane to come in. So here's a little bit of information for you regarding our flight from London to Johannesburg to London, and how far away it is and how much more we had to do. 396 miles in 1 hour. So we got off the plane nice and early and we had a flat tire. Back on the UK roads, and we had a bit of sunshine. So now I'm going to move on and start unpacking the suitcases. So the first thing I want to do is mainly get out all the dirty laundry that we may have had, because we've got laundry from a couple of days, because we did have laundry facilities while we were traveling. And I just want to go through empty bags and just make piles of stuff, and I'll sort it out in a bit. One of the clips on the luggage tags broke, but I did take some extra tape with me in case the handles went or anything like that. So we just taped it shut around the bag so it would be easily identifiable when it was on the carousel. When we got our bag back after the Virgin flight, we noticed that our bag was damaged. Now, this bag is purposely built for this flight to South Africa. So I was quite annoyed because it's a very lightweight bag and it is lovely. But the airline did get in touch with us and they replaced our bag. And I think from us landing to the new bag arriving was less than a week. A couple of things. I have got a huge bag of receipts. It was easier to pay cash than have to pay like a foreign exchange charge on everything that we purchased. I did get a Barclays card which had no international charges, but there was only a £1,500 limit on it. So I didn't want, we preferred just to use the cash, and then we wouldn't have the credit that, you know, when we got back as well. So I'm just emptying the suitcases now. I will say that the car seats bag that we used worked absolutely fine. There was no extra charges with either Safair or Virgin Atlantic to carry the car seat. It saved us £150 odd per car hire that we had by taking our own car seat. The car seat was not damaged in any way. It was put through as fragile and so it went through separately to our bags. Absolutely no problems retrieving it, getting it, and it was not damaged at all. I cannot recommend doing this itself. The bag itself was, I think, £20 off Amazon. And to be honest, as you've seen, we threw all the dirty laundry into the bag so that we'd have extra suitcase space and with the car seat, and it was absolutely fine. So I've just sorted through all the laundry, put it into piles, and now it's time to start with all the laundry. We've bought some new clothes while we were in South Africa, some new clothes we bought for my daughter as well. I'm going to sort through all of that, and some of this stuff, I will be honest, because we're walking around a lot in socks inside, the socks and things were quite black, but putting them through the wash with the Kirkland signature laundry detergent and soda crystals and vinegar, I'm not using fabric softener anymore, they came up a treat. I thought I would have to dispose of them, but I thought wash them and see how they come out, and they've come out absolutely fine. There are a couple of pairs that we've literally walked through, so they've ended up in the bin, but well, for the recycling, clothes recycling, but everything else came up really clean. Vinegar and soda crystals in your washing machine works a treat. So now that all the laundry is sorted out, I'm going to put it into baskets so it's easily manageable. And then I'm going to take everything that I've got and put it back in the suitcase to go upstairs. Now you will see loads of nappies. I've actually brought them back for my neighbour because they are so cheap in South Africa. I think we got like 100-ish for like 15 or was it 70 rand. So it works out about £5.50, I think. It was super cheap, and it made wonderful for packing fragiles. It made a wonderful you know, like bubble wrap type thing, just using nappies. So it worked wonderfully. mind, at this point, there's a 2-hour time difference between South Africa and the UK. We're 2 hours behind South Africa. We were all in bed by about 7:30 that night. We were absolutely exhausted. And my cats decided to wake me up with a lovely treat at 4:30 the following morning. Trigger warning, this is a minor injury, a tiny minor injury, but they brought me a live rat. How lovely. And the little bugger bit me on both my hands. So yeah, that went out the window. It did end up being a trip to A&E during the course of the day, just so I could get some antibiotics because he broke the skin. Then that was it. I wanted to show you also these little Pringles and my phone bill whilst I was away. Oh my goodness, what a shocker. This is so bad, but that's just for data. And then we arrived back from lovely sunshine, 28 degrees to minus 0.5 and ice and snow, weather warnings. Lovely. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Look after yourselves, look after your brains, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, see you, bye.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown.